Hey, what's up, Toyota fans? Welcome back to another Toyota Tuesday. I am Brian from Sixth Gear Garage, and I have with me Clinton from Dirt Garage.
Hey guys, how's it going?
For those of you who are new to the show, we do this show on Tuesdays, currently every other week for the summer season because when you live up north or in Canada, this is like our prime time to be out in the garage wrenching.
Out in the garage wrenching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're doing the show every other week for a while. So if you went to look for us last week and weren't here, that's what's going on. Um, also, we're slowly transitioning the show onto its own YouTube channel. Right now, I've been hosting the show, but it's grown and we want to give it its own dedicated channel. So we have set up Toyota Tuesdays channel on YouTube. We're sending you guys over there, remind you every week, but there's only like, I think, 7 subscribers last time I looked. So we're not doing it there yet, but we want to get the word out to get over there and subscribe to Toyota Tuesdays channel on YouTube because that's where the show will live one day once you guys all transition over there.
Do it up, subscribe.
Yep, check it out. Um, so, Clint, man, what's new? It's been a couple weeks.
Not much. My truck is essentially 100% done, back to where it was before the swap, before the fire
Yeah, that's
at this
awesome.
point. I put the winch on today, the new Freedom Recovery winch line in. I'm waiting for a synthetic cable fairly to get it 100% buttoned up because yeah, I switched to synthetic instead of the normal cable, steel cables. So
Okay. Uh,
yeah, I'm stoked. It looks really good. It's bright orange.
what's the nice? What's the advantage to synthetic?
um, I don't need to wear gloves when pulling it
Fair
out.
enough.
Pretty much is what I'm looking forward to the most. I'm pretty sure it's stronger
Mm,
than cable, anyways.
all right.
Its braking strength is a lot higher. So yeah, I don't know. But to me, the biggest advantage is yeah, not having to put gloves on to pull it out, or it getting all frozen during the winter,
Oh yeah, yeah. There's that.
and not once again, yeah, not needing gloves during the winter, trying to pull a steel cable out, not only just worrying about the little bits of wire poking you, but being cold.
Yeah, Canada
So
problems.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the synthetic, and then you get to use stuff like the synthetic snatch blocks, which are completely different than like your traditional snatch blocks. I don't know, it's just a different system. It's not for everybody, but
Yeah.
figured I'd give it a shot.
That's cool. We'll see you testing that in a future video, I assume.
I hope so.
Yeah,
We're coming into summer season here, so we're not seeing much snow, and I barely use the winch in the summer, but
yeah,
next winter for sure.
cool. What's up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for checking in here. I have finally been editing my the dash restoration video. Hoping to get it done and up and live maybe Thursday, late Thursday, or Friday at the latest. We'll see how it goes. That was a rough one. So yeah, second try isn't really still a charm. Third try might have been, but I'm just gonna quit it too. It's a learning process. So let us know what's going on with your rigs, and if you want to send us some pictures of your rides or really anything you want us to check out live, send that over to toyotatuesdays@gmail.com, and we'll take a look at those here on the air.
On the air.
That's right, we live.
We're live, yeah, I guess. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. It seems like more than 2 weeks, but
It does feel like more than 2 weeks, but
been a productive 2 weeks though. We've been getting a lot done.
yeah, it's been super productive. We're pretty much done and started on a whole other project in the meantime.
That's cool. What's the whole other project?
My buddy Corey's truck.
Okay, the
It's
85.
nope. Uh, Cody, my brother, has the
Oh, okay.
85. It's a blue 93.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But yeah, it's the 2RZ swap one. But now on the weekend, we just started putting the solid axle swap hangers on. They're welded up and the frame tubes and stuff. And the 63 hangers and stuff are all welded on the back of the frame.
Nice.
So yeah, he's the one who had that other blue truck on my channel that's completely rotten. So we're pulling everything off of his other truck, and like the axles, the dual transfer cases, the leaf springs, everything, and it's shoving it under this brand new build that has an immaculate frame and an immaculate body that has all of its rockers still intact. So
Pretty
yeah,
rare.
just moving everything over onto a clean shell essentially.
That's
But
cool.
yeah, Yeah, it's nice because yeah, the other one we found so much rot on the frame and it's cracked in a couple
Oh
spots
wow.
and repaired. Like it was repaired. We repaired it during the winter, knowing that we were gonna build this truck this summer. So the repairs weren't done nicely, but it was so rotten it wasn't worth doing nicely because it's junk.
Yeah,
It was just to get us by for a few months so we can keep wheeling. But
it's cool.
yeah, yeah,
So is this like your big wheeling season up there, or do you guys just wheel like year round?
we wheel year round.
Okay.
Yeah. Typically, I'm not down for 5 months like I was this year. We'd be snow wheeling all the way through winter, and then um, come June is our first like overnight like wheeling trip, and then yeah, we do like one big trip a month where we camp and
Oh, cool, cool.
hit nice trails and whatever else. But yeah,
Yeah.
other than that, we'll try to get out like every weekend.
Nice, nice. Yeah, around here, there's at least in Ohio, there's we get snow, but we don't have like
Yeah,
good snow wheeling territory. Um,
yeah,
it's always summertime is usually when people seem to go wheeling the most.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, you said that you have to stay in off-road parks there, or
yeah, yeah, we don't have like public land or whatever they
yeah,
what they
are the off-road parks typically open during the winter?
um the main one, Wellsville, isn't really it's kind of like unregulated, just a bunch of
Okay.
like a few like giant plots of land where people just kind of go,
Yeah.
and there's a place like a portion of it where you can camp and go out and wheel, um,
Yeah.
but people just kind of drive down there for the day. But
Hmm.
yeah, no, most the other big park up here, they are not open in the wintertime. So and they're only open on weekends anyways. So it's
Fair enough.
kind of hard to find good wheeling here in Ohio, which is
Hmm.
a bummer. But that coupled with the fact that your frames break in half, it's just not a good state for off-roading Toyotas.
For yeah for building and wheeling
Not at
Toyotas.
all. Why do I live
Oh
here?
no.
But
Fair enough.
yeah, yeah, Crown Land. That's what they call it your way? Crown Land?
That's what they call
Yeah.
it in British Columbia
Yeah, Mushroom Tips says in
and maybe all of
Ontario.
Canada.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably all of Canada then.
Cool.
But yeah.
Um, yeah, other states do have public land. It's just some here don't, and Ohio is unfortunately one of those states.
Yeah. Cool.
Um,
I mean, not cool. That sucks, but
yeah,
interesting.
yeah, and there's private trails and stuff like that, but most of them
Mhm.
aren't wide enough for like a truck. Most of them are
Yeah.
like dirt bike trails or quad trails or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
so that's unless you live on like on a lot of land, you're kind of out of luck.
Fair enough.
Catch them on comments here. Yeah, it's been a while, guys. Thanks for checking in. Let's see. Mushroom tip. Almost have my top end rebuilt for the 22R and just bought an '05 Tacoma. Nice. New daily. Willow might be getting an XJ soon. Sorry to hear that.
That's yeah. That's a non-Toyota.
Right. No, all good, man. All good. They're good. They're good rigs. Um, let's see. Caden, you're gonna email me an extremely clean single cab Yoda pickup from the '80s with the PAP cap. PAP cap. I don't know what that could be. PAP cap, but
Me neither.
we'll check it out. Um, what's up, guys? Let's see. I saw it at least a month ago and haven't had the moment to send it over to you. Okay, from Pennsylvania. Super clean. That doesn't go with Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is about as bad as Ohio, except they have inspections there because like they care about safety. So if you have a rust hole in like the body of your vehicle in Pennsylvania, you won't pass inspections and you can't drive it. Meanwhile, one state to the left, you can have half your body on your car rusted away and still drive it without any issues.
Of course.
Good old Ohio. Let's see. Do trails in the winter. I get what you're saying now. So
Only if it's groomed.
only if it's groomed. Okay.
If it's a groomed snowmobile trail. If not, if it's on crown land, that's pretty much anyone's God can use it. But
Yeah,
yeah, you only have to really stay off if it's groomed.
that's cool. When you're
Sometimes you'll be out like way up in the mountains in the truck, and snowmobilers will get a little bit unhappy about you being up there ruining the road. But it's everyone's trail, but at the same time, you get other crowds of snowmobilers that are stoked to see a pickup truck way out in the middle of nowhere. They're like, "How did you even get here?"
Yeah.
It's normally where you have to take sleds to get to, but yeah. So yeah, sometimes they're unhappy, but a lot of the times they're some of them are stoked.
That kind of was my next question is when you're out wheeling, do you ever come across other people and other rigs, anyone else out, or is it that spread
No,
apart?
where we like to go, it's mostly snowmobiles that we come across.
Okay.
um, in my area, there's not a ton of other rigs that are built like ours. It's mostly me and my friends that have the 37s and lockers and dual transfer cases and everything that can go that far out to yeah into the snow.
Yeah. Yeah, this past weekend, Memorial Day weekend is like the biggest off-roading weekend here in Ohio, and down in Westville there was always it's like a big party weekend. Really not the best weekend to go wheeling because it's just so crowded and there's everything's backed up and everyone just parties hard. But I was on Facebook and there was some pictures from down there and there was some really nice rigs and it's just like
Hmm.
if I took mine down there, it'd almost get laughed at because these things are so built, 37s and is like the minimum anymore and exoskeletons and steel tube bumpers and here I'd be with like just 35s. I feel like kind of a fool.
Yeah, 37s are like the new 33s
They are
almost. That's
really.
fun.
Yeah.
It's just kind of the minimum. It just happens to be the max you can run on like toy axles.
Yeah. Within reason.
Within reason. Yeah, you could get away with bigger. Just they're just gonna be breaking more.
Yeah. Or if you got a soft foot, I guess.
Or if you have a really soft foot, yeah. But
Let's see.
yeah.
Let's see here. Which is better, a Tacoma or a 4Runner? Both 3.4 in same year. I don't know, I mean, it kind of depends on what you're going for. Do you want two seats or four seats, or do a truck or an SUV?
Is it a double cab or an XS
That's
cab?
true. Yeah, that's a good point too.
Because I take a double cab, I think, over a 4Runner any day. But I like 4Runners because I like the amount of room there is. But yeah, if it's a double cab Tacoma, that doesn't matter because you get all the room and a box.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Your hair has been complimented on your
I see that.
congrats.
I got rid of the mop. Well, half of it, anyways.
Yeah. Nice. For a second, I
It
couldn't
was
just tell if
time.
it was like your headphones holding it down, but no.
No,
Nice.
it's not headphones.
Nice. You wear it well.
Uh, yeah, absolutely. I've been growing out my hair for like a year straight, knowing that this is what I wanted to do, and I just finally decided, you know what? It's too warm to have that full head of hair I had, so it's time to just get rid of half of it.
Nice. Uh,
Yeah, it's pretty funny. My dad, in the 90s and 80s, he used to have a mullet, and as soon as I got my mullet, my dad's like, "That's it, I'm growing out my mullet now too."
nice. That's
Okay.
awesome.
I've inspired my dad to grow out his mullet again.
uh, yeah, I cut mine around. I think it was around like New Year's, and I
Yeah,
miss it. So I don't know if I'm
yeah,
gonna. I'm getting it longer, but I don't know if I'm gonna go full out again or not. But it was kind of nice, man. Especially in the summertime,
yeah,
just get a nice breeze and just blow it, feel good. Especially up on like on the lake. But
yeah. Yeah, no, it's nice. I
it
like it.
is.
It's my first time actually like cutting it into a mullet, but
Yeah. See,
it's really
I
nice.
cut my own hair and I tried to trim mine and I screwed it all up. So I was like, crap.
Uh,
Now I just got to cut it. So
Yeah, no, my mom actually cut mine this time.
there you go.
I was telling her I was gonna get a mullet and I was gonna pay to get it done because my wife didn't want to cut my hair. Normally my wife cuts my hair, but she was like, really don't want to screw up your mullet, or I
That's
don't want to screw it up and have you have to cut it all off or whatever. She's like, I'd rather you just go pay for it. And when I told my mom that, her eyes just lit up. She's like, I used to cut your dad's mullet.
oh, there
Can
you
I
go.
please cut yours? She was like, I haven't cut a mullet in yeah, freaking 20 years. Yeah, she happily did it. So yeah, looks good. I'm happy.
Yeah. Anyone out there tonight rocking the mullet?
The mullet.
Yeah,
They seem to be making a comeback.
they do. Yeah,
So
last year was like the year of it.
yeah,
Unless you're in like Australia, it's like been a thing ever since who knows when down there.
yeah.
But you guys are probably like what 8 a.m. in the morning over there right now. So I doubt you're
Yeah.
watching if you're in Australia. But Let's see here on that Forerunner. Yeah, what year is it? That's a big thing too. If it's a first gen Forerunner, I gotta pick the first gen Forerunner because
He said both of 3/4, so I'm assuming
oh,
third
that's true.
gen
Yeah,
or
good
yeah,
good
first gen
call.
Tacoma.
Um,
That's how I put that together, anyways.
yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, speaking of Forerunners, we'll look at this in a little bit. I was on Bring a Trailer looking at some recent Forerunner sales, and uh, third gen Forerunners, man, they're going up
Up and up.
quick, like really quick, like Land Cruiser territory, like 80 series Land Cruiser territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll take a look at that here in a little bit. But
A buddy of mine just bought one. Actually, bought two combo deal. One that's in extremely good condition, like the body looks mint. I think he said it was like 320,000 kilometers on it. The only problem was one of the link mounts on the rear axle is broken right in half. A lot of them do that. My wife's did it at one point, and I had to fix it. But he got that with a complete parts vehicle with out of province registration, so that's why it's a parts vehicle. He can't insure it without going through an inspection. But yeah, I picked them up for 3 grand for two of them running driving,
nice, that's a
and
good
one of
deal.
them's in great shape. But I don't know how we got that deal. Honestly, that's cheap for especially for two running driving rigs. Just only one of them can be registered.
That's a good way to go though. I mean, because you're never gonna have to
Yeah,
buy another part. You've
no,
always got
exactly.
those
You got a
parts.
complete other vehicle that came with it.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
how I prefer to buy my vehicles actually, like two at a time at least. One time I bought three at
Yeah.
once, but
Yeah.
it's always good to have
Oh,
those
and
parts.
one of them's a limited, so it had the e-locker in the rear.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's another bonus.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
see here. Oh yeah, speaking of that, uh, Michael Burbank, you out there tonight? He's down in Oklahoma, west side of Oklahoma, and He's got a 1981 pickup. He's parting out, and he said I could
Hmm.
have the whole thing for like, I think he said like $300. I'm like, dude, it's got all the parts I need, but I'm across the country. I don't have a trailer, and
Yeah.
there's nothing else out that way. So he's actually going to New York in a few weeks. He's going to stop by
Yeah.
Ohio, and we're going to trade parts. He's going to give me parts off of his 80, and we're going to pull parts off of my black rusty 87 that he needs for his second gen pickup. So
Nice.
yeah, that's
That
pretty
works.
cool. All because of the show, man. The show has found me my parts that I need. So he's bringing me up some good rust free parts from down south. Let's see here. Okay, film news is also mushroom tip.
And apparently bought an
Oh
'05
five.
Taco for 1,800. That how did you get that steal?
That's a good deal.
Yeah, that is
That's
crazy
like
good deal.
1,200 bucks US.
Yeah,
That's a steal.
that's crazy.
Here's a good question. Uh, Mitchell, any advice on fabbing my own tire rack and overland bed rack for 81 or for I'm sorry for 91 pickup? Um,
No, I've never done it
no,
personally,
okay.
but
I figured one of the rigs or of someone that you knew had some kind of custom fab work on it, but
no, we barely even carry spare tires.
okay.
So no, um, yeah, I'm gonna have to build a rooftop tent rack eventually here because I have a free rooftop tent that I need to go pick up.
Nice.
But yeah, so I might have something somewhat like that on the channel if that's what you're looking for, like a rooftop tent rack. But yeah, I don't have spare tires. We just kind of strap down in the bed and call it good normally.
Yeah, just throw mine in the back and let it bounce around.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
let's see here. So the '05 Taco has the frame has small holes behind the front fender, but easy fix.
Easy fix.
Yeah, very easy fix. Good deal.
That's the very typical spot for them to rot too, where they get the replacement from the dealerships. Is that's where they hit with hammers right behind the the front driver fender, kind of where before it starts to go up for the IFS,
Okay.
it likes to collect in there, kind of like how the older trucks it collects on the rear just as it comes up for the leaf springs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but on the front on the newer ones.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I like how they fixed the problem, but it just moved somewhere else in the frame.
Yeah, just move somewhere else.
Let's see here. Uh-oh. Yeah. Did you guys watch Whistling Diesel's video of the Toyota Hilux?
Absolutely, I did.
Yeah, I watched. I think it's part one and two I've seen. Is there a part three that
Yeah,
I?
there's only two, I
Okay,
think.
there's two.
Yeah. No, I find that hilarious. I mean, I feel bad for the poor truck, but at the same time, it's his own truck, and that's how he makes his living on YouTube. And I mean, I think it's a very good. It's good news for the Toyota community as a whole, seeing how much stress he's putting on the truck. I thought for sure when he was putting that pallet of bricks in the back of the truck with the weight of the skid loader on the back of the truck, the leaf springs were gonna snap or something. The frame was gonna break, and I was genuinely surprised that it held together for that.
Yeah.
Or when he was jumping it with the bed full of bricks, that blew my mind
Yeah.
that it didn't freaking break something crazy. So
And then he had the gooseneck trailer on with the
yeah,
skid steer on
mounted on
that.
like sheet metal.
What did he say? It was like 30,000 pounds he estimated,
Yeah,
and it did it. It didn't even bend the axle or anything. So,
no.
if anything, it's going to help the value of our trucks increase. So consider it like a
Oh, great.
sacrifice. Yeah,
I don't want that.
the Toyota
I
tax
want
is going to
Toyotas.
rise.
I want Toyotas to be cheap again.
They are getting hard to come by for cheap, that's for sure.
Yeah.
At least unless you want a rust bucket or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, I mean, let's be honest. Like, if we could just sit around on like
Hmm.
a farm and destroy
Hmm.
trucks and make, I don't know what he must make. He's got over 1 million subs. I'd guess maybe 50K a month. Would be my rough guess. I don't know.
I'd probably say more than
Think
that.
so?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say, I don't know, my RPM is about $8. So like the
I guess
actual
yeah. Do the math.
end of the day, it's about like $8 or $9. And if he uploads, he gets millions of views per upload.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Even his old ones are still
yeah,
picking up.
even his old ones are keep recirculating. So I bet he makes a pretty good amount of dough off of
Yeah.
what he does. And I mean, good for him.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. He earned it, man. It's good.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's not. It's not like he's been around for even more than a few years. I don't think. Like
No,
making
but
videos.
he found a
He
market or a
did.
niche market, and it works.
Like if anything, I think people are mad just because they didn't think of it and they're not doing it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And now you can't really start a channel and do what he does because you're gonna look like you're copying him.
Exactly. Yeah,
So yeah, he pretty much owns that niche.
he does.
Speaking of which, you're almost at 40K though.
Getting there. Yeah.
Notice that when I opened up the last stream.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I'll be honest, man. I last year 2020 was huge for the channel, especially when COVID
Yeah,
hit, because I think
yeah,
everybody was just indoors watching YouTube all day because they couldn't do anything.
hmm
And I
yeah,
think now that the vaccine is out, I've noticed my views have kind of jumped down quite a
yeah.
bit.
This whole year, starting I'd say around February, it started to go down and down and down and
Okay.
down. Um, this month particularly has gone up a little bit, but not near where it was earlier this year or last year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, January is always a rough month, you know.
Yeah,
But it kind of creeped up until about March, and it flatlined, and it's slowly peaking down for me. But
yeah,
I know I can't blame anybody because I haven't been doing a lot of the Toyota content except for that 89, which was a very short series.
yeah.
The Acura is on the back burner for a while I try and get the title to work out. So I
Hmm.
think I'm gonna get started, catch up on some Land Cruiser videos, some 85 Toyota videos, and then get to work on that 80. So I think that should kind of bring things back up. But
Perfect.
it's weird though because YouTube kind of knows, like they I think it knows when you're starting to go downhill, and they'll recommend you
Yeah.
less, and it's like a snowball effect almost.
Yes and no, because my not this last week's video, but the week before that got like 20,000 views
I
in a
saw that,
week,
yeah,
which is really good for my channel. But just out of nowhere, it wasn't anything like any of my other uploads in the last like 6 months.
yeah,
um, but I can't explain why.
but
I think maybe because the thumbnail was a nice beauty shot of my truck, but
yeah, I bet V8 Toyota is probably a big search term too.
yeah, and I intentionally did V8 Toyota. Oh no, I did one use eSwap Toyota rips.
Okay, yeah,
If I did V8 swap Toyota, it might have done even better. I don't know, just because it more or less it blanket cover whether people are searching like LS or whatever
yeah.
swaps in their Toyota, that might come up. But
But watch, I'm curious.
I didn't think of that. What?
Now that you got
Sorry.
that boost from that video, I'm just curious if now you're just it's gonna be recommended more, like your channel get more recommendations and
So
more views.
yeah, so because of this video, which got 20,000 views pretty much right away, I did gain a bunch of subscribers. But the last video I uploaded last Friday, I lost like 80 the day I uploaded it, just because it wasn't another V8 video. It was a how to wire video.
Yeah.
So all those people that clicked and subscribed because of the V8 Toyota are instantly gone, because like, oh, this isn't a V8 Toyota. This is some guy talking about wiring. Why did I subscribe to this guy again or whatever?
Yeah. I know your pain.
So, yeah.
Let's see.
I've never lost that many subscribers from a single upload.
Yeah. With success comes also the drawback,
Yeah,
which is the people go
yeah.
like, wait a minute.
Luckily, the gain outweighs the loss by a significant portion, like per month. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That was me on this show for a while. Every show, I get people, I lose subscribers because people would have joined my channel or subscribed because of like a pole barn video or who knows, uh, Ford video or something like that, or and then they're like, wait a minute, this guy's all about Toyotas.
yeah. You got a
Unsubscribe.
bunch of other non-Toyota projects,
I
so it's
do.
got to be a little bit even harder to sustain an actual base, I guess,
It
or
is.
a core audience.
It definitely is.
Trying to get them to subscribe, but then yeah, they might see pole barn video when they subscribe for Toyota content and go, what is going on?
In fact, I bet I get unsubscribes from tonight because I had all those Acura videos, and now that's like on the back burner for a while. So watch. Yeah,
Yeah.
people will be jumping off the cliff here. Um, let's see here. Catch you on comments. Where were we? Oh yeah, we left off at Whistling Diesel. So yeah, I'm waiting to see part three. I'm looking forward to it to see what it can take.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's doing exactly what Top Gear did, just putting it on top of a building that's getting demolition or something. I have no idea. He said he was transporting it to Utah or something to get it done.
Yeah, that's the last. Yeah.
So,
Um. Okay. I'll let you take this one, Clinton. I don't even know if this is a
okay.
typo or what. What gears do you recommend for a 1957 Toyota Impala? Let's just move on. Let's just move on to the next one.
I think that might be a troll.
What's the overall best engine swap for any year pickup without worrying about money and why? Ooh. Now, I am not experienced in the wide variety of engine swaps. I'm going to hand this to you, Clinton. Um,
What is
if, if,
best?
if, if money was no object, I would do the 2JZ.
Yeah, so yeah, I've had my eyes on like the 3UR, 1UR swaps, which is like the 4.6 and the 5.7 in the Tundras. I'd like to put that in something like second gen pickup, or not pickup, sorry, Tacoma. But I don't know what you would say is best. Best as in like, because best to some people is just ease of actually doing the swap. Like if you could bolt it up, almost no problem, wiring is straightforward, and it's better than the engine that you put in. It's probably the best swap for that person because that's what they're able to do. But if money is no object, I guess you could be paying somebody to do the swap. So it really unlocks a big um
Like
I don't know.
you won the lotto. You won the
Yeah, so you
lottery.
could just pay someone to put any motor in
Yeah, you're
anything.
just writing a check.
I don't know. I really like the UZs.
Yeah.
I used to really like the 3.4s. I still really like the 3.4s. Um, but if money is no option, I honestly have no idea what I'd put in. Probably a 3UR or 1UR and something, because it's the newer V8 that's made even in the current day vehicles. But I'd also really like to do like an all electric wheeler. If
That would be
money's no
cool, actually.
object, like pick up some Tesla batteries and drivetrain and try to put it in an old Toyota. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah. And that's never been done, to my knowledge, that I know of. I don't think it's been done.
So at King of Hammers this year, there was the first ever electric vehicle class, and it was, I think it was an '88. No, it was factory solid axle. So I think it was an '85 4Runner running. It was all EV running King of Hammers. It was powered by Nissan Leaf. drivetrain and batteries, I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
So it has been done, but I would love to do it too, just because I don't know, it's different.
Yeah. You
But
ever watch Rich Rebuilds, the Tesla guy?
yeah,
Yeah.
the V8 Tesla, that thing is sick.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. I mean, you've got to know so much about that stuff to even get involved
Yeah,
into it. I feel like,
he's I think he's got all the right friends to accomplish what he's
yeah,
trying to get done. And yeah, I mean he's got a lot of Tesla know-how too, because he originally got popular on YouTube just fixing Teslas period, because you can't fix Teslas on your own. They won't sell you parts or whatever
yeah,
for your Tesla. You need to actually get work done on your Tesla by a Tesla dealership or something, which I don't understand how that business model even works or why they do it. I mean, I guess I know why they do it, because then all the money's in their own pockets. So
exactly. Yeah. And
they say because for liability reasons, if something were to break, they would be responsible. But
we know, yeah,
why does yeah, yeah, why doesn't other auto manufacturers worry about that?
exactly.
If you bought a brand new Ford and got a backyard to mechanic to work on it, which you can, and something goes wrong, I mean, I don't know. It's yeah, it work. Everyone else allows you to work on your own vehicles, need be, but
Right.
yeah,
Although I wonder if Ford's going to do the same thing with their new electric F-150 that they came out with.
yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
I have no idea. I also saw something about a Toyota Tesla partnership that just got signed too.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I guess Tesla's trying to make a cheap car, which Toyota's really good at making, or mass producing cheap vehicles. And Toyota hasn't done the R&D to make a full electric, so they're trying to team up and make something that's cheap and full electric kind of deal.
That'd be kind of cool.
But yeah, yeah, it'd be an interesting partnership.
Yeah.
Toyota was actually one of the main investors in Tesla when it first started up back in the day, too.
Did not
So
know
they've
that.
been, yeah, yeah. Toyota had like 30% stake in Tesla at one point.
But they're kicking themselves now for not hanging on to that.
Yeah, they didn't hang on to it, but yeah, they've always had somewhat, or they've always been in communication, anyways.
Yeah. Well, Toyota's kind of been with with GM back in the day for the
Yeah,
what was it Geo? They were basically rebadged Toyotas, and then there was
yeah,
Cavaliers that were also badged as
the Toyota
Toyotas. Yeah.
Cavaliers. Yeah,
Yeah. And then now they're
yeah,
doing
those are
BMW
interesting.
stuff with the
BMW stuff. I mean, they've done Subaru stuff for a while,
yeah
but I mean,
Subaru.
Toyota owns part of Subaru as well, so that makes sense for them to work together. But yeah, I think Toyota knows what they're good at, and they know how to outsource when they need to outsource.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Here. Okay. The Fast Lane just joining us. Good seeing you. He asked you, Clinton, what's happening with the blue truck with the 2RZ? Going back to that.
so that's the truck I talked about earlier that
Yeah.
we're doing the solid axle swap on, like moving everything off Corey's truck over onto that one. Yeah, that's the 2RZ swap. It's getting turbocharged and all that jazz. Stay tuned.
There you go.
That'll probably be this week's video, is when we actually do the solid axle swap and stuff like that. So
Cool. Um,
yeah.
here we go. Lasso C. What do y'all think about the Nissan Hardbodies trucks slash Pathfinders? Um, I think it's basically like a Toyota minus a Toyota tax. I think aside from being IFS, you're not going to find a solid axle, but they're pretty much just as rugged and just as well built, in my opinion. Uh,
I don't know the last time I've seen one.
I was just going to follow up.
They all pretty well rotted to the
They
ground.
do rot just as bad, yeah.
Yeah, if not worse, because there's definitely less of those around than there is Toyotas.
I do see less
Uh,
for sale, yeah,
yeah.
around here too.
Um, yeah. In general, I don't see them very often. Nobody really builds them, and I don't know if there's any aftermarket support for them. If you wanted to build them into this off-road machine, um, you might be stuck putting Toyota parts on
Which
it.
wouldn't be the worst thing,
Yeah,
but
one of my buddies is building a Mazda B2000 or something,
yeah,
but yeah, it's on a Toyota chassis with Toyota solid axles and Toyota transfer case. It's practically a Toyota, but a Mazda body because you didn't have a choice.
That's cool.
You're pretty much stuck with putting Toyota stuff in it if you want to keep it mini truck stuff.
Yeah.
But
Dirty Dave built a really nice Mazda. You've probably seen it.
yeah, his is
That is
awesome.
awesome. What axles
Yeah,
are on that?
I think like Dana
Okay.
44s or something,
Yeah,
but
that thing's
it might have
awesome.
been tons. I have no idea. But he made a. Did you see his bell housing thing that he made to put that R150
I did
in
not.
that truck? Where he cut the Mazda bell housing in half and cut an R150 bell housing in half, butted them against each other, and welded them back together so that he can run a Toyota transmission and transfer cases
That's
for
cool.
it to get double low.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was super interesting the way he did it, and I say it the way I said it sounds super sketchy, but he did it legitimately, or did it really nicely, at like a machine shop and stuff. But yeah, no, it looks really good, and yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do to put parts in your trucks that they don't make parts for. Because yeah, that was his biggest complaint with that thing was the transfer cases and the transmission and stuff. It was just weak,
Yeah.
and yeah, it didn't if you don't have low enough. But yeah.
Uh, any thoughts on the Toyota Tundra? I know you have a little bit of experience tearing one apart, but
Yeah, I want a Tundra,
do you?
mostly as a tow vehicle to tow my truck around when I have to do when I want to do really big trips not in my area.
Yeah.
I'd like to tow my truck down the Moab instead of driving it down to Moab and wheeling it and driving it back. I'd rather just know that I can break my truck in Moab and tow it home if it's a beyond fixing of basic tools in Moab repair.
Yeah. That'd be a good
So
feeling.
yeah, it just nice to have something and that's not in the back of your mind the whole time you're wheeling is that you need to drive this thing 16 hours home.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I want a Tundra for that reason. So yeah, I like Tundras. Um, the reason Toyota or Tundra over any other full size truck is because I'm a Toyota
There you
guy.
go.
No specific reason.
Yeah. I
Everyone else like they make good trucks, but yeah,
I don't have any experience with them myself, but
yeah,
I mean, it's Toyota. You can't go wrong. That's
yeah, exactly. And yeah, I don't want bigger than a half ton anyways because sure you want a bit bigger for towing a truck. It'll handle it, but ideally you'd like bigger. But for the one or two times a year I actually need to use it for that purpose, it doesn't outweigh any other reasoning to get anything bigger. So yeah, half ton would be good.
see here. Toyota pickup 1992 V6 3.0 manual. Um, he wants to know if it's a better manual or automatic transmission. I think
In a
if
3.0,
I'm
if the manual's better,
yeah, I'm thinking you.
yeah,
I don't. Am I
manual,
reading that right?
100%.
Is that a real
I'm
question?
pretty sure I talked about this before on this show and how those autos have overheating problems, especially in snow and bigger tires. So
Yeah,
yeah, you want manual.
manual's the way to go.
Yeah.
See here, 2004 Runner, finishing up a storm. It's about to hit 333. Wait, 333,333 miles. Uh,
Nice.
only
It's a good
changed.
bit.
Yeah, it is. Only changed a couple sensors and the valve cover gasket. Doesn't leak a drop. Runs great. Nice, man. That's really saying something.
Yeah.
Is that miles or kilometers? Actually, I said miles, but he didn't say. Still, either way, that's impressive. Uh,
My 1964 Toyota F-150 is yeah. Is that the same guy
yeah, it is.
asking about
I like
the
it.
Toyota Bel Air or Impala?
I like it. Stick around.
Being a little shaky in the Trans-Michigan. You guys That's hilarious.
Where are we here? Electric Toyota swap. We talked about that earlier. Like Clinton said, man, if money wasn't an object, why not give it a shot? It'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool. Um, where were we here? Oh wow, Lima, Peru. We got multiple continents now.
Perfect.
Alexander, thanks for checking in. Uh, have you ever done a complete teardown of an 8485 SR5 cluster to see what actually wears and causes speedometer needle bounce and clicking noise? Um, if it's a if it's bouncing, I always thought that was the cable. I'd try the cable first.
Yeah, so mine used to bounce before the fire, but after the fire, I put a brand new cable in, and it's dead smooth.
Okay, there
So
you go.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's cable. Um, Maybe not in all cases, but in mine it was.
Yeah, and the clicking noise, I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds like it'd be something that would
Mine
be spinning.
mine makes a clicking noise when it's like minus 30.
Okay.
Like it needs to be super cold, but as soon as yeah, once it's around minus 30, I'll hear that ticking the entire time I'm driving, and it's a loud tick 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 coming from the speedometer. I don't know what
Hmm.
exactly is happening. The speedometer's working, but it is jumping while it's ticking.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
yeah,
So,
but only when it's super cold out. But I would imagine maybe that's an issue that people might have if there's more worn out. I guess it might be the same thing happening. I don't know,
yeah, something with the
but I don't know
tolerance.
what particularly or what causes that. But the amount of times I am driving when it's minus 30, it hasn't bothered me enough to actually open it up and try to figure out what's going on because I'm not going to go work on my truck when it's that cold. I mean, I say that, but I
Yeah,
have.
you don't want to.
Yeah, I just don't want to. Yeah, not an issue like that. That isn't actually an issue. It's just annoying when it happens.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've definitely turned a blind eye to some noises in the past because of the temperature
Yeah.
outside. Let's see. Okay. So, this is your third. You've got a lot of YouTube accounts. Uh, all right, we'll check out the email in a little bit. We'll check it out. Oh, 2 requests for email trucks. All right. We'll head over right now. That's enough requests here.
We're pretty well caught up,
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah, we are. Uh, all right, thanks for checking in, guys. We're gonna head over to the viewer emails here and check out some of the rides that you guys are sending over here. So this is Toyota Tuesdays at gmail.com, by the way, if you want to send us your ride. Where were we? This was last week here. Here we go. Southern California, and this is my toy. Oh, we got a movie on this one. All right. This is an
A movie.
8722RE. Very nice. Let's see here.
Yeah, that looks like it's a
Download it.
California truck.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
You
Yeah.
see the California paint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're downloading the
I
virus.
am. Don't send me any virus, guys, or any kind of weird dick pics or anything either. I don't want any of that. Is it gonna open? Let's see. I don't know. Oh, here we go. It's working. Maybe.
I see
Oh, there we
nothing.
go. Okay. It's bigger here.
Just got the truck back from the ceramic spot. I got the windows tinted with the ceramic tint. I got the 5% on the front,
Oh, there's
5% all the way around, and on the sunroof.
logging too.
I got to work on the back tailgate. The guy with the window tint couldn't get it to come down. After all, I'm pretty happy. Now I just got to work on a couple stuff, but it's ready for the trails though.
All right. Hey, it looks good, man.
It does look good.
Did they tint? It looks like they tinted the entire front windshield. Is that even?
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
Is that like allowed
That
out there? Because I know in
Yeah, good
Ohio.
question. It's definitely not allowed here.
No.
You're not allowed front window tint at all. Like driver or passenger, you're not allowed to have tinted either.
Oh,
It's just
really?
rear windows only.
Oh, wow. You
Yeah.
guys are really strict.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Here in Ohio, you can do like 50%, I think, on the side, driver and passenger, and like a strip across the top. But that was pretty dark tint. But no, good looking rig. Yeah, if you guys want to do videos, that's cool too. Like I said, just make sure it's appropriate because I'm not screening these ahead of time. Uh, Spencer Brown, regular on the show here. This is his 1984 single cab pickup. Nice. That's a cool bumper. I never saw one like that before. Is that custom made? It's kind of like the rendition on the steel tube bumper combined with like a brush guard
Bush
with
guard,
the
yeah.
big old winch up front. Pretty cool. And that is the only photo of that one, unfortunately. Yeah, you guys can send plenty of multiple photos if you want to.
Plenty of multiple.
Yeah, like plenty of multiple photos here. This is the clean 80 from or 80s pickup from Pennsylvania. Yeah, that is too
The ones that
nice.
don't exist, apparently.
Yeah, that is very nice to be from Pennsylvania. There's not a speck of rust on that. Looks all original too. Nice.
And that is the app cap or whatever you call it.
I don't know.
Or,
Maybe he's talking about that with this thing on it. Maybe I don't know.
hmm.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know. What? How much are you hauling that you need a cap on your bed and this thing? I don't know.
Good question. I mean, maybe they're like maybe they sleep in the box of the truck and they keep all their stuff
Oh yeah, yeah.
in there. Maybe it's a permanent bed setup, like some people who like travel across the country or whatever, and just sleep in the box of their truck.
That's true. Yeah, a little like a budget overlander build sort of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like not off-roading
yeah,
overland.
yeah.
Yeah,
Parking lot overlanding.
yeah, parking lot overlanding, national parks and stuff.
Here we go. This is the '05 Tacoma that was 1800 Canadian.
1,800 bucks.
Yeah, this is it. 110.
110,000 km. That's not
Things.
real.
Yeah, that thing is brand new.
Yeah, that's not. How is that possible? I don't
For
even like.
yeah,
It's,
here. Okay, let's check it out. 4.0 V6. Thing looks mint. This you got a hell of a deal.
yeah, absolutely, he did.
And this is oh, what else we got here? Oh, and also the '87 pickup. What's Oh, okay. I thought is that a bathtub? It's a canoe. That's a pretty beefy flatbed there. I like the headache rack.
We've seen this truck before, haven't we?
You know what? I think I
I
remember
thought I remember
this.
commenting on that and that funky front bumper.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep. Yeah, we have.
Yeah, pretty sure we've seen this one before.
All right. Got this
But yes,
is
that Tacoma is 100% a steal.
that totally is, man. I'm kind of jealous
Yeah,
that you're able to. I mean, I'm happy for you, but man,
yeah,
that there's not many deals like that out there.
no.
What do we got here? Any info? No info. This looks to be a 1980 what? Two, three, first gen
Something like that. First gen.
flatbed with another bed, perhaps the original bed because it's looks like it's rotted away a bit. Uh,
He's near
yeah,
Calgary.
yep, up that way.
That's about the only information we got on it.
Yeah, clean looking rig. It's actually a nice wooden flatbed. Looks like
Hmm.
you got some nice craftsmanship on that. I made one once. It was out of 2x4, so it looked like crap.
I
And
was in Calgary last week, actually.
yeah, buying something
Yeah.
or just out and
No,
about.
hospital.
Oh,
No,
not for you.
not for me,
Okay.
no.
I heard that Canada is still really strict about people coming and going. Is that true?
Absolutely,
They are.
yeah. There's still travel restrictions. We're not supposed to leave our like health region in British Columbia. It's not, or it's essential travel only, so like work and stuff like that. But and
Yeah.
yeah, still, you can't have gatherings more than outdoor gatherings more than 10 people.
Oh
You
wow.
can't have indoor gatherings. Restaurants, like 2 days ago, finally were allowed to open with like 15% seating capacity or something.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, no, they've been crazy strict.
Yeah, they
They
lifted.
were allowed outdoor dining at restaurants, so some of them set up temporary patios and stuff, but like, yeah, no, our restrictions have been crazy.
Do now are they still doing like mandatory masks up there?
Yeah, oh yeah,
It's
we still have
really
to wear
okay.
masks absolutely everywhere.
Man, it's like everything's done down here. Like you can.
Yeah, yeah, I wish.
Well, they say
It
if
still
you're
will.
vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. But I mean, you're
Uh,
not like wearing your card on your
yeah,
your badge or something like that. But
yeah. I am vaccinated and I still have to wear a mask.
yeah, yeah, it's a free for all down here now. But
Yeah, I wish.
Now, is it like a political? I don't want to get into politics. Is it like a political thing up there where it's like people like, oh, I'm not getting vaccinated because they're gonna put microchips in my blood and this and
Yes.
okay. I know if that was just the
My dad,
U.S.
my dad is very much the yeah. I'm gonna get microchipped, or
Okay.
everyone who gets vaccinated is a freaking sheep or whatever. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I don't believe in any of that stuff. I just want to get vaccinated to whatever help the numbers, help the eventual climb back to our normalcy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I waited like maybe like a month because nobody was doing anything yet, anyways. I wanted to like
yeah,
wait till they get at least the bugs worked out because like a couple people like died or
that
something.
was my thing too. I waited till I literally got vaccinated last week, so
Okay.
6 months into vaccinating people, and it's like, okay, that where people aren't dropping like flies.
Yeah. The guinea pigs are all out of the way now, and it
Yeah, so that's why I figured it was safe.
worked out the
But
bugs.
yeah, and I mean, if you don't want to get vaccinated, it's whatever,
Yeah. Yeah.
your
It's your
choice.
choice. Yeah.
But
But I'm ready to get back to normal, man. You know.
yeah, me too.
Uh.
And I get so jealous seeing, yeah, talking to you guys, or I've got other friends in the States too that are like, yeah, it's 100% like nothing's even happening. We're completely open.
Yeah. It is crazy.
Yeah, one of my friends in Montana, I saw on his Snapchat story, he's like, why do we still have to wear masks inside a hospital? Why is the hospital's the only place that we
Yeah.
still mandatory masks? Like, that's so stupid. We have to wear them everywhere, and you're complaining about having to wear it to go into a hospital.
uh.
But yeah, crazy world. Let's get back to Toyota stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Enough of that mask talk here.
Yeah,
This is just my dad's and my black trucks. So I'm not able to tell you exactly what year that is, but it is clean. I like it. And you are somewhere out west, I assume, because you got nice background with mountains like all Clinton's videos and thumbnails. Okay, okay, it's the same truck. Same truck, different headlights.
that is
Looks like
different headlights. Yeah,
looks like you have the truck mall 5x7s like I've got.
no light bar either.
Is that? Oh,
Underneath the bumper, there's a
oh
light bar in
yeah,
the last photo.
yeah, yeah. You probably don't need it anymore with these things because these are
No.
badass headlights.
Hmm.
And ooh, an 80 series, very nice. Yeah, get some detail in there.
That is really nice.
That is nice.
Swing out tire carrier, high lift carrier. Is that a ladder up to the roof and stuff?
Yeah, yeah, ladder up to the roof rack. This thing is nice.
That's really nice.
I assume
Big
that's
beefy roof rack
yeah, that's really nice.
and snorkel.
Clean
Nice.
too. Wow. That can't be the original paint. I've never seen
A
a
black.
black
Yeah.
yeah, especially one that looks that good. I imagine it's been restored at some point, but it looks amazing for sure. Yeah, nice rigs. Both of them actually. Both the paint looks really good on both of them. One more on the inbox here. This is a 95 pickup and an 89 4Runner. Ooh, that's clean. Wow. Very nice.
Yeah, that's super clean. That looks like the one you showed us on like Bring a Trailer.
Yeah, seriously.
The one really expensive one you showed us at one point.
Yeah, that does look like a bring a trailer photo almost.
Yeah.
I almost scored a set of these wheels for $50 on Facebook Marketplace, but they sold before I could go get them. Those
My truck
exact wheels.
had those exact same wheels on it at one point in
They
time.
there's
When I first put 33s on it, I found a set of wheels and tires on Facebook Marketplace, and they were those rims. They look good. They're period correct. That's not something I want to put on anything newer.
yeah, definitely not newer, but I don't know. I'm
No.
getting really into the whole '90s look lately. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh, we got another video?
Yeah, we got to walk around. Oh, that paint is immaculate. This thing is nice. This could be on Bring a Trailer. Short one, but yeah, it's nice to see how good that paint is. That's for sure. Very nice.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Oh, one more. Oh, details on the truck. This is the '05. No, not the '05. This is the one that had the wood bed. Had it for 6 years. The first truck Let's see. 3 transmissions somehow. Wow. Weber carb
That
headers.
doesn't surprise me. The G58 or W56 or whatever is in those. Chinese are weak.
No, man, the W56s, those things are solid. They're strong. They're
Sure.
stronger than a G. Well, you know what? Maybe for
They're stronger than the G58,
yeah,
but they're not.
yeah, stronger than the G series.
They're yeah, they're not an R150 or
No, definitely not an
yeah,
R150.
no.
Um, let's see here. 488 gears and a locker. Nice. Plus a winch. Very nice. Cool to see the back view too. All right. Well,
It's an 1822 Toyota LBZ. This guy keeps trolling us.
let's catch up on comments here real quick.
Uh,
Let's see here.
you replaced the bumpers and fenders with cardboard and replaced the radiator with a toaster. Man, this guy's getting creative.
Please come back.
No, we didn't get your email. Send it again. Just see some pics of this thing or a video.
Let's see. Where were we here? Do. No, you can't tint the front window in Cali. You can tint the tiny front window in Cali until a certain percent. So like the little the wing vent
The
window.
smoker window?
Yeah, the smoker window. Yeah. 70%. Let's see.
That's a strange rule.
Yeah, that is. Let's see here. Catching up. Yeah, definitely illegal tint in Los Angeles. It does deter thieves. Okay. I think it draws more attention, but I guess yeah, you won't have thieves peeking through your windows if you have
Peeking
like
through your
a
windows.
stereo.
Yeah.
No regular beds up here in Canada, all rusted out. Yep, same here. Um, oh shoot, I didn't even get a picture of the bed that I bought to show you guys. I've been so busy. Next time, in 2 weeks. Let's see here. If you actually send an email, I kind of just want to read it just to see, just to read it out loud. So let me just go make a real quick check here. Maybe it ended up in spam, rightfully so. No, sorry, didn't get the email. We'll check it out next time. So speaking of next time, there is no show next week. We're on every other week in case you're just joining us.
Make sure you subscribe to Toyota Tuesday. It's a new channel.
Yeah, and in fact, I was going to go over there right now and try and copy the link, but I think if I go to another channel while I'm live, I might I could
Cut the live
log
stream?
myself out. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So what I'll do is I'll grab that and I'll put it in my I'll make a comment on my channel about it in the community tab or whatever. So that way you guys can just do that. Subscribe. Last time I checked, there was only 7. So we're gonna do the show here for a while until you guys all get on board.
So let's hit 10 before the
10,
end of this
10 would be
episode.
a good goal. Yeah.
Yeah. We just need 3 to get a move over.
Yeah. Hey, we don't care if you go get vaccinated, but just we do care if you subscribe to Toyota Tuesdays YouTube channel. That's where the show will live on.
So the link isn't in this description
What's that?
for Toyota Tuesdays.
Uh,
This video.
oh no, it's not. No, I did it in the last one. I forgot to do it on this one until I started, and I was like,
Yeah.
if I go do that, it might log me out. But yeah,
I'm just trying to find it.
I searched for it when I was live on here, and it wasn't coming up. It was coming up as all these episodes that are already like in the past.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's what's coming up for me too.
yeah, unhelpful.
Yeah.
But no, I'll put that up on. I'll make a post on my community tab there, and you guys can see it there. We'll probably do another couple more episodes on this channel before we officially move over, just to get all you guys on board. So make sure you subscribe. And that's about it, Clinton. What do you have coming up later in the week?
So yeah, I've got the video doing a solid axle swap on Corey's new truck, which eventually lead to the Turbo 3RZ on that truck too. So yeah, stay tuned if you're interested in turbo 4-cylinder Toyota things.
Yeah.
It's gonna be first on my channel getting into the turbo stuff. So I'm actually looking forward to diving into that. There'll be another video on my truck, doing the final touches on the fire restoration, like putting the new winch or the old winch with the new winch line and stuff on, and hopefully real soon back to wheeling.
Good.
Yeah, I miss it, and I miss making videos on it. I was looking through my list of recent videos, and it's the last like 12 have been all just working on stuff videos, and I like to have like a 50-50 mix, not 3-4 months straight of just
Yeah.
wrenching.
Yeah, I was gonna say since the fire, I think I've only seen like a couple off-roading
Just
videos.
one.
Just one?
I was passenger for one.
Okay.
Actually, I was passenger for two, but I only recorded one. I got really sick of being passenger in other people's Toyotas. It's not the same
No.
when you got a built Toyota at home and you're just out there in your buddy's trucks. And I don't know. I'm also just a terrible passenger altogether. I get nervous or just freaked out when I'm not in control.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'd prefer to just be in my own truck. It's a lot more fun too.
I think that's just like passenger in general though, because you don't feel At the same time though, as a passenger, you're like, this isn't my truck. I don't care if he rolls it or whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of relief or
Yeah.
a little bit less stressful, but at the same time, more stress.
Yeah, it's just more stressful. Because at least if you're going over, when you're off-roading, you know what your vehicle's doing. You feel every single time your tire drops into a hole or whatever. You know your wheelbase. You know when stuff's about to happen. Generally,
Yeah.
Where when you're passenger, you're feeling it. Woof, like, what was that?
Yeah.
It's like, but you feel it and you don't know what it was because you're not used to it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, good man. Yeah. I mean, in reality, for the setbacks you've had, it's pretty awesome that you're already gonna be having it back out on on the trail
I'm
again.
stoked.
So that's awesome. Glad it all worked out.
Hmm.
So
I don't see it in the description of the last week's video either, or last time's.
oh, you know what I did? But I put it in the sticky comment. That was it.
Okay.
That's where it was last time. So I'll start putting it in the actual description so we don't have to go through all this again. So
Yeah, and I'll add it to the featured channels on my channel as well, so that people can find it that way as well.
cool.
When I can find it.
You should have got an email. You're like a manager on it now or whatever. So
I've never got
no,
that.
I'll send it again.
Sean tried to do the same thing for me on Flex Friday. I haven't got it either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure
I don't
that
know
out.
what the heck's going on with that.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
Um,
Cool.
yeah. Oh, one last info here. One last bit of info. Just learned the other day that first Gen 4Runner sunroof can be removed. Did not know that. My future Toyota content. I'm getting back into the Toyota content here, and this Friday is going to be hopefully the dash video. I'm working on it right now. I got a lot of editing left to do, but that's the goal. So I know you guys have been waiting on that. I looked at the dates. I started that in like late February, so my apologies, man. Well, then like things happen, and I made a ton of mistakes, so you'll see it all.
My truck lit on fire February 11th.
Yeah, and he's already got it back on the trail. Good stuff, man. Well, hey, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you back here on this channel in 2 weeks. Have a good night.
Let's get the 10 subscribers.
Yeah.
Try to find us somehow.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'll make a post about it, and we'll get there.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night.
See you guys.